When Jesus saw that the Pharisees' faces were still proud and hard, he went on to tell them another story about God's love for everyone, however good or bad. It was a story about a father who had two sons. The older brother, who stayed by his father and listened to his father and worked for his father. And then the younger son, the prodigal son, the one who went away and got lost.
Father, I've got some news for you. I've had enough of being around you. I know what's good for me and I know how to make myself happy. I don't need you. Your ways are just so old and silly. Can you please give me the share of the family money now?
Son, really, just remember my son that I love you. Here's your money. I will think of you every day. Be well.
Thanks, whatever. I need to go buy.
The father's heart was breaking as he saw his son go away. With money in his bag, the son started off for his journey. He was the boss of his own life now. And he was going to have the best time ever. He spent his money freely, enjoying himself and doing whatever he wanted. Soon he noticed that all his money was gone, and he had to find a job. The faraway country that he was living in had run out of food. The only job that the son could get was to be a pig feeder. Being a pig feeder was a job that nobody would have done at his father's farm. It was a very dirty job. Things got even worse. The lost son would feed the pigs, but nobody would give him anything to eat. Even the pig food started looking tasty to him. He slumped down, horrified of his situation and the mistakes that he had made.
Oh, I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm in this faraway place. I don't even belong here. I've lost everything. The party's over. I wish I never left my father. All that stuff that I thought would make me happy actually landed me in a real mess. Why did I leave my father? I felt so valued and loved when I was near my father. That's it. I'm going back to him.
The lost son thought that his father might not welcome him back as his own son, but the father might at least offer him a job at his farm. He would have some food to eat at home. His father always looked after everyone properly. The lost son set off back home in his dirty, raggedy clothes and in bare feet. Everything that he had hated and tried to get away from at his father's house had now turned out to be the best he ever had. At his father's house, he had been looked after and loved. Life had been good. As he was approaching home worriedly and ashamed, his father noticed his son returning. The father jumped up to his feet immediately and started running towards his lost son with arms out, full of love and forgiveness. There was no anger, there were no bitter words, there was no punishment. He spoke to his son gently, telling how happy he was that he was back. The father hugged his lost son and ordered his workers to get his son the best clothes they could find and shoes for his sore feet. He then told the workers to prepare the best barbecue and big party to celebrate the lost son returning home. The party was in full swing by the time the older brother arrived back from a day in the fields. He was furious.
Oh, come on. What's all this noise about? Ha! I've never disobeyed my father. I've always listened to him. I have slaved for you all my life, working hard each day, and not even once have you given me a party. Now this silly son of yours, who has wasted all your money, has caused you so much misery, comes back, and you just welcome him with open arms.
Then the father spoke to the older brother,
You're always with me, son.
and he carried on telling him that everything he had belonged to him as well. But they had to celebrate as the lost son had returned home.
My son was dead, but now he is alive again. He was lost, but now he is found.